Welcome to my first YouTube video. I do plan on getting better, so please bear with me. Right now I'm starting with my eyebrows done and one eye done, and then I'm getting my soft ochre paint pot by MAC. That way I can go ahead and use it as a primer for my shadows. I love this. I swear by it. It really does help eliminate any discoloration. It prolongs my shadow and it does not ever crease on me, so I love this. To set it, I'm going to go ahead and use Charmer in my Tartelette and Bloom palette by Tarte to set it. I love this to set my primer. Now I'm getting my Master Palette by Mario, and I'm using Isabel as my transition color with my 224 MAC blending brush. I love this brush. I swear by it also. And this transition color is so beautiful, and it is warm, and it's so pigmented. As you can see, I'm just blending it on the outer corner all the way a little bit past midway of my lid, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my Sigma E25 blending brush, and I also love this brush, and I'm using Violeta on the palette. That way I can go ahead and start adding some dimension to my crease. And I'm just building that up. And I'm picking up a little bit more of Isabel, that way I can blend those two colors together and make it look seamless. It does look like I'm not blending right, but trust me, I am. That's just a scar that I have from when I fell when I was little. So again, I'm just building that up, and now I'm getting my Maybelline Fit Me in sand, and I'm going to go ahead and start carving that lid out. Sometimes I get a little messy with my crease colors, but when I go ahead and cut this, it makes it look like it took a long time, which I didn't. These shadows are really smooth and they pretty much blend out on their own. So I'm going to go ahead. Now I'm picking up Revlon PhotoReady Eye Art, and I'm picking up the shade, what is it? It's a green shade, the 080 Dazzle, and I'm using that as a base. The shadows by themselves are so pigmented, but I'm just being extra and then adding the shade Bronx over that. And this is going to really make it stand out even more. And this color is so beautiful, and it shouts out fall to me. And because I am extra, now I'm getting my Fix Plus by MAC, and I'm spraying my brush and then just making it even more pigmented than it already is. I'm adding more of Violeta, and of course I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. For that I use the Morphe E22. Now I'm going to go ahead and start my liner. A lot of people ask me what do I use, and I always start off with the gel liner. Here I am using the Sigma liner in Wicked, the black one. It's really creamy and nice, and I'm using the Sigma E06 winged liner, and I always start off by the wing with the brush and the gel. It just makes it easier. Now I'm getting my NYX liquid liner, and I love this liner because it dries out matte and it makes it so easy to fill and, you know, make my wing. I love it. The only thing is that it's not waterproof, so if you do plan on working out, it's gonna just be a mess. That's the only time I hate it, but otherwise it's my holy grail. And after that, I do get my E06 winged liner with the Wicked liner by Sigma, and I just start making any corrections and just, you know, making it even better. Now to clean up the eyeshadow, really, I don't really do it much for the wing. I do it for the eyeshadow that is under the wing. I use a Sigma E15 with Maybelline Fit Me concealer. That way you don't see that eyeshadow under the liner. I hate that. And it also makes it look even crispier and cleaner. Now I'm adding some mascara, and this is my favorite mascara at the moment, and it is by The Balm. It's called Mad Lash. It's a black mascara, and it's just really nice. I really like it. I just add a thin layer because it just kind of preps them for lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl them using my Tarte eyelash curler. And I'm going to go ahead and put on one of my favorite lashes. They are called Cleopatra, and they are by Divine Lashes, and I will have them linked down. I do have a discount code, and I'll leave that down. They also have their own discount codes in case you don't want to use mine. That's fine. No hard feelings. I'm just making sure that they're on right and making sure that they are as close as possible to my lash line, because even though they are dramatic and so me, I still want them to look as natural as possible. Now I'm going to go ahead and moisturize. I picked up this Hydra Matte, and it's by Emulsion. I hope I'm saying that right. It actually really is mattifying. And I forgot to prime. I'm so mad at myself, but I did spray my beauty blender with the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray. So I guess that counts as a primer. Now I'm putting on the foundation in Olive by Frankie Cosmetics. This is a really great foundation because it is light to medium, and it's definitely like buildable. It's definitely an everyday foundation, and it just looks like your own skin. And this was recommended, as everyone knows it, by Jenny underscore 69. She raves about this foundation, so I just had to try it, and I really do like it. I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender, and I blend a lot because I always hate seeing those little orange manchas all over my face, you know, when I don't blend right. So I really do take my time. Now I'm using the concealer that I've been loving so much recently, and it is by Frankie Rose Cosmetics also, and it's in neutral. I love it because it has like these orange undertones that really help even brighten up the eyes even more, and it's super full coverage. I just love it so much. Now to set it, I'm getting my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've tried so many powders and nothing compares. This just makes my face look flawless. I don't really add too much anymore under my eyes because I do have dry skin, but for my nose and my forehead I do add a little bit more because that tends to be a little bit more oily. I'm going to go ahead and just slightly contour my nose a little bit. And now to contour, this is my Holy Grail shade, and it is by The Balm in Bahama Mama. It's a bronzer, but for me, I feel like it's a great contour shade. To blend out that contour shade, I use my Milani Baked Bronzer. And to clean it up, I'm getting a little bit of that Laura Mercier and cleaning that up. For blush, oh my gosh, I've been obsessing over this blush lately, and it is by Sigma. It's a rosy peaching blush, and it's called Cor de Rosa. I love it. It's so beautiful. To highlight, I'm using the new Glow Kit by Anastasia, and I mixed white sand with snow. I love it so much. Look at it. It's beautiful. For my nose, I also added white sand with snow and just a little bit. I'm adding the same crease colors under my eyes, and then I use this beautiful color that I'll have linked below.